Hey folks, we're back in the greenhouse. This is actually take 4 of this video because it's a beautiful Scottish summer and it's absolutely chucking it down with rain, which is fine, we don't get wet, but however you can't hear me speak because the rain's quite loud on the roof, so fingers crossed we'll get it done this time. Oh look, there's the sun coming out, 4 seasons in a day. What I want to talk to you about is this. This is my new little gadget in the greenhouse for this year. It's called a Quadgrow system. And basically all it is a 30-litre water reservoir and the 4 pots go on top, and these pots have capillary matting that goes inside the pot and into the water reservoir. The idea being that it then pulls the water up to the plant's roots when the plants want it, rather than me trying to remember to water all the time from the top. So theoretically, the sales pitch on this is that it's a much more efficient watering system, so you get a better crop from your plants. In this case, they're claiming that you can get twice as many tomatoes. So I thought I'll give it a try this year and see how it goes. To be honest, I'm not really interested in the whole twice as many tomatoes thing. I'll be happy if I can go away on holiday in July and when I come back after a week everything's still alive. So that'll be a bonus. If that's what I get, I'll be happy. So I've already, ignore the ants, I've already got 4 potted up with tomatoes in them. I've got another 4 for the other side of the greenhouse because I like to grow lots of different types of tomatoes. And I thought I'll give you a wee quick sort of video of how it all works and how it goes together, and we can have a look at potting up into it. So stick with us and we'll have a look. Okay, so as you can see, I've got 3 of them all set up. And as I said to you earlier, so I've got a reservoir which holds the water, and this lid which goes on top, which has a hole in it, which matches up a hole in the bottom of the pot. And the idea is, it sits neatly in that little square, and we have here our capillary matting. Now they tell you when you're setting this up to give it a good soak, so that's why it's all dripping wet. But all we want to do now is feed this with the pointy end up. You feed it through the hole in the pot and the reservoir, and that is how the plant gets its water and its nutrients, because that sits and touches the plant's root ball. So what we have to do is we have to make sure we keep this upright like this and open, and we get the soil in and then we get the plant in. So we'll get that done now. Again, you just want to make sure you keep this upright, you don't let it get folded into the soil. Okay, if you've been following me on my blog, you know that I use these little paper pots that I make. Now these do degrade down in the soil and the plant can push its roots out of it and what have you. But what I like to do just for doing this is I like to actually put some slashes into the paper just to help the plant get along. So you've got to be careful because you don't want to be cutting up all the roots. So try and just be just at the paper and no more. You can already see the roots here, it's got quite a good root system in here. There we go. And that should just help the plant get along. And then we get it in place, and what we want is we want that matting right against those roots, because that's where it will take the soil up from. not forgetting their little name tags so we know what type of tomato it is. There we go. That one is going to be a Black Russian big beefsteak tomato. I've also got some Sweet Millions, which is my standard I grow every year. You get lots of little red cherries. The next one along is an indigo blue cherry. Thought it might be a bit of fun. And the very last one is a sun gold. So get a nice tomato salad going. You'll have yellow, blue, black and red tomatoes. So there you go, folks. That's my Quadgrow system. Last thing I have to do is you don't fill the reservoir with water at this stage. We give everything a really good water as you would do normally, and after about a week, once that compost had dried out, then we fill the reservoir and then it's good to go. So that's Quadgrow. Keep checking back on the blog because I'll be doing updates to let you know how this works, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will come back from holiday in July and everything will still be alive. So I'll see you then. Bye!